You're getting to be a big boy.
I'm just a kid who's 4. Each day I grow some more. I like exploring. I'm Caillou. So many things to do. Each day is something new. I'll share them with you. I'm Caillou. My world is turning, changing each day. With Mommy and Daddy, I'm finding my way. Growing up is not so tough, except when I've had enough. But there's lots of fun stuff. I'm Caillou. Caillou, Caillou, I'm Caillou. That's me.
How would you like to hear about Caillou and a very special friend today? Today's story is called Caillou's Special Friend. Caillou was playing with his special friend George. Caillou's friend George was a very special friend.
We could play dinosaurs.
Only Caillou knew George, and nobody had ever seen him. Caillou suddenly had a wonderful idea.
Yeah, let's have a race. Look, Mommy, look, Grandma. I'm having a race with my friend. I'm hungry.
Why don't you go and tell Caillou it's lunchtime, okay, Rosie?
Okay, Grandma. I won! Oops.
As Caillou tried to hide the mess, he decided it was all George's fault that the flower pot was broken.
Caillou! 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 Lunchtime! Coming! George runs really fast, you know, but I beat him in a race.
Where does George live, Caillou?
I don't know exactly where he lives,
Caillou?
but I think he lives in our basement. George is probably my bestest friend in the whole world, you know.
Caillou, look. We finished eating and you've been talking so much you haven't even touched your food.
Sorry, Mommy.
Maybe George had better go outside while you finish eating, okay?
Okay, Mommy.
Thank you, George. Caillou will be out soon.
See you later, George.
Hi, Caillou. Can you come here for a moment? Do you know anything about this?
George did it, Daddy.
Are you sure George did this?
Caillou's daddy knew that it wasn't really George who broke the flower pot.
Yes, Daddy, we had a race, and George knocked it down.
Well, I think you might have had something to do with it, too. Don't you, Caillou?
Yes, Daddy.
I'll tell you what. Why don't you help me clean up this mess? And the next time you play with George, I think you both should be a bit more careful, okay?
Caillou thought it was a very good idea.
Okay.
Good. You just hold the dustpan steady, and I'll use the brush.
George is very clumsy, isn't he, Daddy?
A bit like you, huh?
I really like it when you push me on the swing.
And I really like pushing you, Caillou.